If Pixel Worlds really keeps redoing its old updates, then after Easter the smartest thing you can do is not panic by random items. It is to start watching the event items that usually matter the most before everyone else catches on. And the first thing I would be looking out for is the summer update. Before we get into it, quick reminder, we're giving away a 3-letter world every 100 subscribers all the way until 1,000 subs. If you want to enter, all you need to do is like the video, subscribe, and comment your user down below. Now let's talk about what future event items you should actually be watching. If the game follows the old event cycle, the biggest thing I would watch for next is the main summer questline reward from Big Billy. This is the kind of item that usually ends up being one of the most important summer items every year. In older summer events, the final Big Billy rewards included Poseidon's Trident, Watermelon Wings, Summer Breeze Wings, Solar Crossbow, and Dragonfly Wings. And the reason these are important is simple. They are the headline items of the event. They are tied to the long summer quest line. And historically, that full quest line has needed 1,585 ice creams to finish, which makes the final reward feel a lot more meaningful than random filler items. So if summer is really next, the number one thing I would watch for is whatever the new final Big Billy reward is. That is the item I would expect players to chase the hardest, because that is what Pixel Worlds has done over and over with summer. The exact item is not confirmed yet, but the pattern is very clear. Summer keeps bringing one standout questline reward that becomes the face of the event. The second thing I would look out for is the summer side content that tends to come back with the main event. That includes things like the Summer Sky Orb and all the extra summer-themed rewards around the event. In 2023, the summer event page specifically called out Solar Crossbow as the main prize and said the Summer Sky Orb returned, and the official app notes also tied that update to Big Billy, Flowers of Summer, and the 4th of July fireworks booster. So if the devs are replaying the old seasonal formula, I would absolutely be ready for those kinds of returning summer items too. The third thing I would watch is Flowers of Summer. This is one of those event drops that newer players can overlook, but it matters because the Flowers of Summer item has a small chance of dropping a giant clam chest. That means even if the headline quest item gets all the attention, side event drops like this can still become very interesting because they are tied to limited event activity and extra loot potential. The fourth thing I would keep an eye on is the fireworks booster. This one is easy to ignore because it sounds like a fun side pack, but it has only been available during the New Year event and the 4th of July, and one of the items inside it is Mega Battery, which is listed as a legendary item. So if the next update or mini event rotation brings back 4th of July content, this is absolutely something I would watch, especially if players start opening a lot of boosters and the market starts reacting. Another smaller event I would not ignore is Perilous Piranhas. This is not the biggest event in the game, but historically it has been a limited mini event where piranhas invade the waters and players can catch world record piranhas or craft a worm necklace. So even though this is more niche than a full seasonal update, it is still the kind of event that can create demand around limited drops because it is time locked. Now, if you're thinking a bit further ahead and not just the next update, then Halloween is one of the biggest things I would be preparing for after summer. The reason is simple. The Halloween event has historically brought limited time Black Tower prizes, including legendary items like Cthulhu Mask, Cthulhu Wings, Spirit Blade, and Dracula Cape. Those are the kinds of items people usually remember. So if your question is what future event items should I really look out for this year, Halloween is absolutely one of the biggest answers. And after that, I would definitely keep Christmas in the back of your mind too. Older Christmas events brought limited time Christmas booster items, daily bonus grand prizes, VIP daily bonus prizes, and winter-themed exclusives like Frost Cape and Winter Orb. So even though Christmas is way further out, it is still one of the safest event categories to watch because Pixel Worlds has a long history of giving it limited items through boosters and bonus worlds. So if I had to make this really simple, this is my watch list. First, watch for the next summer quest line final reward. Second, watch for summer side items like Summer Sky, Orb, and anything tied to Big Billy. Third, do not sleep on Flowers of Summer and the fireworks booster. Fourth, keep mini events like Perilous Piranhas on your radar. And if you're thinking longer term, Halloween and Christmas are still the two biggest future events I would be preparing for after summer. My honest take is this. If the update cycle really is being replayed, then the best items to look out for are not random cheap fillers. It is the event headliners. The final summer quest reward, the limited booster stuff, the side drops tied to short event windows, and the big Halloween and Christmas exclusives later on. That is where I think the most attention is going to go. If this video helped you out, make sure to like the video, subscribe, and comment your user down below for the 3-letter world giveaway every 100 subscribers until 1,000.